because even now, you don't deserve the respect of your own name. I knew you before you learned how to hide behind aesthetics and attitude. Fourth grade, before you learned how to rot quietly and call it growth. I drove you to school. I stood next to you when you were unlovable and defended you when you did things that should have cost you everything. I watched you cheat, lie, hollow people out, and then play the victim in the wreckage. I vouched for you anyway. That was my mistake. Confusing loyalty with blindness. You hated yourself so deeply that you tried to erase every trace of who you were. Hair, style, personality. Like you could skin yourself into someone worthy of respecting. But no matter how you dressed it up, the core stayed the same. Selfish, cowardly, and empty. I built you something with my hands. 3 days of effort. Lights, cardboard, markers. Proof that someone actually gave a damn about you. You threw it away. Not because it was trash, but because caring made you uncomfortable. It reminded you of a version of yourself you couldn't stand to face. We had a brotherhood. The four of us. Late nights, games, a bond that didn't need pretending. When you disappeared without a word, the rest of us sat in a Chili's trying to understand how someone could erase years like they were nothing. That's when it hit us. Nothing ever mattered to you. None of it. People think you're impressive now. I've heard the word. They think you're cool. They're clapping for a mask. They don't understand. They don't see what you discard the moment it asks for accountability. They don't see how quickly you turn cold when someone reminds you of what you really are. You're not brave. Don't ever call yourself brave. Because you did not have it in your guts to tell me to my face why you would just delete everything. You are a coward who chose disappearance over responsibility. And one day, when attention fades, when personas collapse, when there's no one left to block or ghost, you'll be alone with the one thing you can't escape. Yourself. Can't block yourself, right? Can't run away from your own self, right? The one person you hate the most. That's where I finally feel everything you ran from. You know, when you ended it all, the one thing I could think of was, I won't be there to save you. Isn't that fucked up?